tuning into the base chakra, the seat energy of the earth, of Mother Gaia, of planet Earth. Activating the heart chakra of Mother Gaia, planet Earth, ourselves, all beings on the planet. Moving into the third eye for awareness, wisdom, compassion, understanding and connection. Greetings everyone, and thank you for joining me for this powerful invocation or healing session. Today in New Zealand is the 10th of the 1st of 2020, so it is a 10-1 energy coming in. It is also the day of a powerful lunar eclipse that Australia will be feeling. So I thought today was very poignant to be able to do the healing energy and the rain calling energy. Now, I had been wanting to do this earlier, but I was held up, and I pondered why it was that I could not do this energy work for Australia sooner, because as every day goes by my heart breaks a little bit more with the trauma that the land, the animals and the people are suffering from. But it came to me that I needed to understand at a greater depth what is actually going on with the problems in Australia at the moment. As with all things in life, there are many different facets, there are many different perspectives, and there are many different reasons why something may happen. And this is no different with the Australian current bushfire crises that the continent and the country is facing. The issues are very deep. They run through a myriad of different complexities, travelling through the human agenda, the current political agenda, timeline issues of Australia as the continent, as the country, as part of Gaia. We have Gaia herself going through changes, of which Australia is also part of in its position on the earth. We have the climate change issues. We have a new age merging upon us, moving from the age of Pisces into the age of Aquarius. We have extremely powerful, poignant planetary lineups occurring that have not happened for over 2,000 years. All of these events play a role in the current situation and crisis that is occurring in Australia at this point. So this is not an easy, quick and simple fix. It is a very deep-seated soul issue that Australia, its citizens, its land, part of Earth, the animals, both here, now, in this current timeline, in past, in present and future timelines, are all facing at once. And with that, it has come to the situation that has arisen. Playing with weather modification is something that is not to be done lightly, although at a light level many of us undertake it without thinking about it. We can just ponder wishing for a sunny day. We can ponder, if we are not working and we are on holiday, that we wish for sun and good weather. Some of us wish for snow in winter to go skiing. Others who are farmers might wish for rain. So many of us at a very light level are often making changes to weather patterns. When it becomes global, yes, there will be a change, and if enough people are putting prayer and effort and thought into a certain direction, it starts to happen. This is what the collective conscious is. Australia's plight has gone very international for a good reason. They needed the help. They need people's love and compassion, care and nurturing. They currently need the money that is going their way. There have been many people, both famous and just your average citizen, who have pledged their help either through love, prayer or money. At this point in time, it is almost like a tipping point. Things are beginning to change. We have enough positivity and direction headed towards Australia so that the deep stirrings underneath and the deep past timelines are beginning to alter. No one's going to necessarily say that this is going to be a quick fix, but it is the beginning of the healing that is going to take place. Many changes at many different levels for Australia, for its citizens, for its politics in particular, for its water, for the way they manage it, for new ways of bringing it into being, for the fire service that so needs the support and the help and the change and direction. The changes are beginning to happen. The wheel has turned. But in saying that, we still need to offer our thoughts of prosperity and positivity towards Australia. Because more than anything, when you see a continent or a country go through such fear and crisis, and you see the visual effects, such as the smoke that is headed our way in New Zealand. We are direct neighbours to Australia. They're very close to us in mind, body and spirit, as well as physicality. But the smoke has travelled across New Zealand several times and made our skies orange, deep orange. And we're not even anywhere near the fires. We are thousands of kilometres away. The smoke has now also travelled to South America, making their skies orange. So when you understand that what affects one nation or continent or country or people or part of the land, it is intricately affecting all of us at every level. And that is why it is beneficial for all of us to pay homage and to pay respect to Gaia, the animals, the land, the water, the people, and the future, past and present. This is a grid that I have set up with crystals to help bring about both healing, calm, and some gentle rain for the east side of Australia, predominantly is where I'm focusing for. Now the crystals that have been chosen all have a synergy or a connection to water or the sky, including the sun and the moon, and of course today is the day of the eclipse. Now the cards that came out did so in a rather unusual fashion. I had not intended to use all of these cards. I was only intending to have one or two. These are the light keepers, or the keepers of the light. These are the gods and the goddesses of the universe. Now they all arrived. I had started off with Joy, Jophiel, the Archangel Jophiel, because we also had the dolphins in. So the dolphins are the animal aspect and they're in the water. I also have dolphins over here and a crystal pyramid of quartz. Quartz is a very good energizer and clarifier and bringing in of energies. The big crystal in the middle of the grid is a sodalite. It looks a little bit like Earth, Gaia herself. This particular piece here is the bit I feel represents Australia at the moment on this particular stone. And I see down here in this bottom right hand corner, which is like the east of Australia, I feel there's some sort of water under there, and I think they do have an underground water supply. They might be able to tap into it, or it might need healing energies given to it to help produce more water or to freely accept more water. There was one other thing that came to my mind while I was seeking to find help as to why these events were occurring, and part of it is the need for balance within Australia, the need for understanding the cycle of giving and taking, of receiving, because at the moment Australia seems to be unable to receive the water that they need, the energy that they need, the supplies. They have farmers whose farms have not had water in 7 years. There are parts of the continent that are dying from lack of water. Somehow Australia's cycle of give and take, receiving and giving, needs to be brought back into balance and harmony, compassion, and nurtured with love. Some of these cards that came out are very profound. We have Mother Mary on the top left up here. Now she is love and peace, and she is the overseer. Also, interestingly enough, a small chip of opal fell onto the card. I didn't place it there, it wasn't in the grid. Now opal is a stone that is very prominent in Australia, and it fell onto Mother Mary, and it's asking for love and peace. We also have Kathumi, Master Buddha, Lady Nada, heart awakening, increased awareness, cloak of wisdom, green Tara, supreme protection. We have down here the Holy Spirit, expect miracles, and the Holy Spirit's twin flame energy, which was placed next to her unbeknown to that, is the Sekna, sacred self. And these two are again about aligning love and the power of compassion and nurture together. We have Isis, magic manifesting, and the divine director, intervention and purpose. These are mighty, mighty, powerful galactic light beings who chose to arrive for this powerful healing and intervention for the gentle release of gentle, slow rain and calm winds, a calming atmosphere, to not fan the fires, but to bring peace and gentleness down to the lands of Australia. And it is at this point that I would like to take a moment to thank all of the firefighters who have tirelessly given up their time, day after day, night after night, fighting to save their country, a continent on this beautiful planet. Those few workers, of which there were hardly any to begin with, and yes, it has increased now, and there are now some firefighters from other countries, including New Zealand, Canada, I think America. There are some other places around, but those firefighters are helping to resolve the issues at the heart level of Gaia. They all deserve special compassion, love and prosperity sent their way. Also for the animals, the innocent animals who have suffered incredible trauma and loss through this crisis that Australia is going through. The animals in particular need extreme help and nurture from this event. To date, they are saying there might have been 1 billion animals lost. Australia has one of the most unique life forms of animals on the planet. They have very many indigenous creatures that are unique to Australia, and some of them may now be threatened because of these fires. The politics of Australia we will see go through changes as time evolves because of the crisis that happened. I initially sadly held contempt towards Scott Morrison for his lack of ability to act, but in real terms he's just the puppet who was put into this position at this point in time. He is playing a role, and it's the role he has to do. He is in parcel of the change that will take place as Australia moves forward. It is because of the way he has dealt with things that the change will be coming. He had a role to play and he has done it. It is not his fault, although he is not faultless either. So you can see how deep and convoluted it is to undertake a healing for Australia. We cannot ask for instant rain. We cannot ask for oodles of rain to happen at one moment. This is a deep, deep seated event that needs ongoing energy supplied to it. This stone in particular is a timeline healer. It's a timeline healer of past familial or DNA issues that can happen within a family line. And this family line we are talking about is the Australian heritage and history of its whole past, from the time it merged as a continent through to now. And it's the healing of both the citizens, the land itself, the skies above it, and the people who are through it now and into the future. This is a Atlantean quartz crystal as well, so we're bringing in from the past. There are 2 Atlantean quartz crystals in here, bringing into the past, healing the timelines, adjusting to the present and taking into the future. In the background there is Reiki healing music playing, and there is also the sounds of gentle rain. I will now activate the grid. This grid will be active for a month from the 1st of January. The more people who view it and the more people who meditate with it and pass forward the energies, the more active and powerful all of the healing perspectives of this grid will be. This is for Gaia. This is for Australia. This is for us all as humankind. This is for our animals. This is for us, the earth. May this grid be activated for the work, for the healing of Australia, for bringing in compassion and love, for bringing in balance and nurture, for bringing in protection and understanding, for bringing in compassion and love, for asking for healing for Gaia, our planet Earth, from the galactic sources of energy, from the overseers of this planet, from the light workers, from the keepers of the gate. May this grid be activated in all timelines, in past, present and future. May there be the power of positivity and gentleness passed forward over this powerful grid directed towards Australia, both at the land, at the seas, at the sky, at the wind, at all of the elements. May there be calm, may there be productivity, may the sun and the moon and the eclipse, the stars, the heavens, the galaxy, may it be able to go through the timelines and to bring about past healing, forgiveness, nurture, togetherness, peace and harmony. May our beautiful animals of the planet be looked after. May they be saved. May they be safe. May the caregivers, the firefighters, the people looking after the fires, may they be safe. May they be released from the need to have this energy to have to fight fires. May the fires be released. May they be quietened. May they be calmed. May the gentle rains fall. May we have healing from all timelines. May we understand the message of this crisis. May we all globally feel as one in unity and support and help. May we have supreme protection and feel the offerings of joy from our water mammals, from the dolphins, from the whales, from the fish. May we have magic manifesting and a cloak of wisdom and understanding of why this has happened and how to move forward in relief, in positivity. May we all experience a heart awakening. May we all be empowered to unify as one in peace. May we understand the workings of our planet, her needs, Mother Gaia's needs, Mother Earth, our protector, our nurturer, our provider. May we bless the planet and bless the people and the animals on her, past, present and future. May timelines be healed. May we be able to see the gentle rain fall, especially on the east coast of Australia, and may the winds abate and be calm. May we receive intervention and purpose and expect miracles, and have an increased awareness with a heart awakening. And may the sacred self fully be able to be at one with love and peace and joy. Blessings, Australia. Namaste. This grid is active for a month. It is powerful. It is energized. I thank you all for sharing this and putting your meditations and your love forward.